Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Zooming in on the narcissistic trait and control tactic of being perfectionistic. There are some narcissists out there who are extremely perfectionistic. They will spend an undue amount of time portraying to the world their perfection. Their mask is one of either holier than thou. Their house is cleaner than thou. Their way of life is better than thou. Everything is their way or the highway. They have a very clinical sense of how to live, and it means T's crossed, I's dotted, but there's really no room for the mess of vulnerability, discussion of emotions, the entertaining of various quests for information or thinking outside the box in terms of topics that they are not really interested in. So it has been said that the narcissist, lacks empathy and really, is not able to acknowledge the feelings and needs and interests of others, and also that they're truly not interested in other people, as well as being so extremely self-absorbed. So how does this really manifest and play out in the perfectionist narcissist? The perfectionist has these almighty heights that they feel that they are attaining, that they are striving for, that they exist in. The holier than thou, the very superior perfectionistic narcissist. I'm not going to say narc, but just nobody, almost a very intouchable, indelible sort of personality where they're very extremely righteous. They're very kind of ironclad in terms of what they will tolerate from people. So they're very highly intolerant, and any sort of disruption to their schedule is met with antagonism, hostility, and rage. And this perfectionistic mode plays out a lot in different, I think leadership types as well, like your authoritarian or your dictatorship sort of leader, where they have this ideal. The truth is, though, perfectionism is a lie. You have to be real. Things happen. We're human. We are vulnerable. Everybody has short-sightings. Everybody has weak spot. Not everybody is strength in the same way. So oftentimes we see, this perfectionist as a tool of the narcissist to control others, and really kind of get them in terms of their supply, feeding into that perfectionist model. And it's very controlling of others because it really creates a need for their supply to live up according to their standards, their needs, rather than allowing any sort of other person in their environment to be themselves. So it's a very destructive quality. And I know that, having high ideals and being able to strive for this is all well and good, but it becomes very unfair when you hold others to a very high, rigid sort of standard that they can never meet. And in turn, it creates a situation where there's no two-way reciprocity in the relationship, where the other then is going to be a constant source of disappointment. So that's another really sort of manipulation tool, is where the narcissist sets their skills so high, they're so perfectionistic that anyone really just serves to disappoint them. And you just receive their hostility, their wrath, their narcissistic rage, all the projection we've been discussing here on the channel. And so it creates that, again, that underlying sort of victim mentality within the people around the narcissist who are in relationship to them, and really probably for those who work with them as well. It's, they've got to be very difficult to please these people, but what it does is it creates an environment where you constantly feel like you have to please this person, and you can never do enough. You can never be enough. You don't ever quite meet their needs or expectations. It's always just, it's always just beyond your grasp. Is really the sense of this perfectionistic control tactic. So, if you have encountered this, I definitely understand how difficult it can be, but just realize, you're not responsible for achieving all of their goals. You're not there to satisfy all their needs. Basically, you're not there to just live up to only their expectations and their goals of who they should be around, because they have to actually accept people for the way that they are. And really, to me, that is more joyful and blissful if you can accept people the way that they are, and let go any sort of requirements you have of them. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.